This week on Fox Sports Net across America, there are a million reasons athletes turn pro. You won't believe what motivates high school phenom Dwight Howard. Fox Sports Net across America, Sunday.
This past Wednesday night, AJ Styles returned to his roots and recaptured the X Division title. His victory made him the new champion. His victory made him an instant target. Immediately on the heels of an unsuspected beatdown by a bitter Kid Cash in Dallas, the opportunistic former champion, Kazarian, has immediately executed his rematch clause to take place this week. Can the beaten and battered champion survive? Impact is next. And now, from Stage 21 at Universal Studios at Universal Orlando Resort, it's total non-stop action wrestling Impact.
Welcome everyone to total non-stop action wrestling's Impact on Fox Sports Net. This week, the X Division returns to the spotlight with an international six-man tag and an X Division title rematch with the new champ AJ Styles against Kazarian. The opening contest for total non-stop action Impact is scheduled for one fall. About to make his way to the ring, being accompanied by Dallas. He is the notorious KID. This is Kid Cash. Hello once again, everyone, from ringside. Mike today, joined by Don West, and I've been saying for 2 years, every week, every Wednesday on the TNA pay-per-views, that the X Division's athleticism and high-risk offense has to be seen to be believed. And after our debut last week on Impact, I think we just added thousands and thousands of believers. And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, this is the amazing Red. We open Impact with a one-on-one matchup involving two former X Division champions. Look for the 21-year-old Amazing Red to try to exploit his one-of-a-kind, risky, top rope style against the cocky and the notorious KID and Don in my mind. Kid Cash made his intentions clear Wednesday night on pay-per-view when he and his tag partner Dallas, they attacked the new X Division champ AJ Styles. Cash, in my mind, makes his return to the X Division with a bang, and he's looking to regain the gold.
And he did it, Mike, today in the same way that you would expect Kid Cash to do it. He blindsides AJ Styles. AJ Styles had his moment of glory, getting the X Division title for the third time. But Kid Cash couldn't stand to see it. He came in, and like you said, with a loud punctuation mark, he let the world know that he is back. The former X Division champion, Kid Cash, is back, and he wants a piece of the X Division.
Top of the screen, you'll notice the Fox box graphic. The time remaining in the match, non-title bouts on Impact. A 10-minute time limit. Championship matchup set for 30 minutes, and in the event of a time limit draw, we will have a judge render a decision.
I'll tell you what, if Kid Cash wants X Division action, well, he's got another former X Division champ in that ring, and the Amazing Red, as you see the spin kick. You want X Division?
Look out.
Amazing Red will give it, and here he goes! Yes!
Sensational flip dive over the top by Red, crashing into Kid Cash on the arena floor at the Impact Zone.
I'm going to tell you, that could not have been hit more perfectly. Amazing Red. Think about it. Two former X Division champs, and as this X Division heats up on Impact, I mean, it is becoming the focal point. And the best of the best are all going to be a part of it again. And if you've never seen anything like it, you've got to tune in. And let me tell you something. If you see Dallas right there, oh, come on, this isn't right as he's ramming up against a steel ring post.
Tag team partner of Kid Cash, the 6'9" Dallas, you're right, back first across the steel ring post, and then he tosses Red back into the ring to his partner Kid Cash.
just wasn't right. Dallas right there took the advantage, and Kid Cash, of course, is going to take advantage of it. As you see, look at him showing his strength right here. Oh!
Took him up into the air, drove him down across the knee. The Red he is amazing. He got the shoulder up at 2.
I'll tell you what, don't even look at this guy's size, because he has more heart, more soul than anybody you've seen in the ring. And even though he may look like he's down and out, and Kid Cash goes for the moonsault, and it was a pretty good one. He's going for another one, Mike. Oh, he hit it.
Hit it up the middle rope. Motioning to the crowd. I don't know, that's the motion that he usually makes when he's going to go for a Hurricane Rana, but this time he springs up to the top and instead went for the moonsault. Third time it backfired on it. Red able to get his knees up as Kid Cash came crashing down.
Well, Amazing Red, I mean, Kid Cash took way too much time. Amazing Red has seen it all before. Look at that kick right there by Amazing Red. You can't realize how high that he can get for such a little guy. Here he comes around.
First it was the Enziguri, then it was the 718, and yeah, that's Red's area code in his home of Brooklyn, New York. Gonna spring off the top.
Ooh, man, here
Drops
he
the
goes.
elbow, hooks the leg.
He did it.
Only
I
two.
thought he had it.
You know, with this 6-sided ring, so many more springboard moves from so many different angles in the ring.
Think about it, Mike. Every Wednesday night on pay-per-view for under $10. I'm not talking $30 for a pay-per-view. $40 under $10. You can see total non-stop action for under $10.
Look out, Red going to the top. Now what's he gonna try? He's gonna try and suplex him back in, or possibly even superplex Kid Cash. Cash trying to fight him off. Both men, precarious position. Up
This
on the
is
top
high
rope.
risk. This can't go well. No! No! Amazing Red just flipped him over.
How did he counter in mid-move? How did Red do that?
I don't know, Mike, because it looked like Kid Cash was going to power slam him, and that would have done it to Amazing Red, but he switched it, countered it in midair.
Watch Red headed to the top. Another high-risk move on the way. One of the trademarks of the X Division, and that time he did not connect. The veteran, the 14-year pro, Kid Cash, able to move out of the way. Double underhook, going to take him up. Is he going to... Spiked in, dropped him on his head. The follow cover. Kid Cash uses the moneymaker to get the win. The winner of the match, the notorious KID, Kid Cash. Don, pretty obvious. Kid Cash quite serious about his return to the X Division. The post-match celebration with his tag team partner Dallas. But no question, on Impact, Kid Cash gets the win.
Coming up next, Kazarian, AJ Styles, the rematch next. The flags waved as a symbol in the competitive spirit of the World X Cup tournament. It was a symbol of hope. It was a symbol of pride. What started out as international sportsmanship has escalated into international warfare. Team Canada, led by Coach Scott D'Amore, has desecrated the flag of the National Wrestling Alliance, spitting in the face of the 50-plus year tradition of the business it represents. Their actions will not go unanswered. This Wednesday night, Team Canada squares off against Team NWA's Chris Sabin, Primetime, and Jerry Lynn in an all-out six-man tag team flag match. Who will capture the flag? Tune in this Wednesday night, just $9.95, live and exclusively on the Total Nonstop Action Wrestling pay-per-view.
In the small towns, the suburbs, our big cities, and the back roads, for nearly 2 decades, millions of Americans have kept their Saturday night appointment with Grand Ole Opry Live. Now, America's favorite country TV show has an exciting new look and a brand new home right here on GAC. Grand Ole Opry Live, now on Great American Country. The new tradition has begun.
Jim Brewer here, going to show you how the new Right Guard Extreme Power Caps work. Power Caps are little balls of extra odor fighters. Let's say these guys represent odor, and the balls my friend Randy Johnson has here represent the Power Caps. Power Caps destroy odors on contact. Get extreme, get Right Guard. You do not want to be odor right now.
Now Right Guard has the strongest gel. It even keeps you drier than a stick. A special announcement from the Bargain Network. You can buy cars for as low as $500. Choose from thousands of cars repossessed and seized by the U.S. Customs, IRS, FBI, and private organizations. Call 800-831-6931. Foreclosed homes and distressed properties are selling for as low as $199 a month. HUDs, VAs, and FHAs, repos, and more.
Through the Bargain Network, I got my dream car, and I saved a lot of money.
New cars and homes are being added every day. For listings in your area, call now. 800-831-6931. Call now.
It has transformed the shape of the wrestling business. A division where it's not about weight limits. It's about no limits. It's a style of wrestling you won't see anywhere else.
A lot of things that Petey Williams just planted amazing. This is what can happen. And look at Buddy. Oh, wait a minute. A counter by Son. What's Garza? This could be the tornado. AJ Styles connects perfectly.
Hey, this is the franchise Shane Douglas standing by with one of the most colorful and charismatic forefathers in NWA history. He is this week's special judge for the huge X Division match between Kazarian and AJ Styles. I've got to know, Dust, what's on your mind?
I'll tell you what's on my mind. Hoping and praying that they don't have to say, here come the judge. Because calling this most combative situation is one of them things that the Dream loves doing. When you talk about revolutionizing the industry, the X Division has brought that right here on Impact. The American Dream Dusty Rhodes here as the judge in color, if you will, live and in person in public. So I'm going to do it like I see it. You know what I'm talking about? It's going to be a great night for X Division.
Excuse me, Dusty, I need to talk to you when you have a minute. Look, I've got a problem. I've got a problem. I need your help. Please, give me a chance. Just a minute.
I'm here to judge the X Division. Gonna get it done here in a little while. But you know what? That's gonna be I'm gonna take care of him.
AJ Styles and Kazarian are in the suits. Let's get to it now.
The following contest for total non-stop action impact is scheduled for one fall and is for the X Division Championship of the World. Making his way to the ring from Anaheim, California, he is the challenger. This is Kazarian. Wednesday night on pay-per-view, he ran into an inspired challenger looking to prove a point, and that's exactly what AJ Styles accomplished. In light of the controversy surrounding the finish of that match, Kazarian granted an immediate title rematch. And his opponent, from Gainesville, Georgia, he weighs in at 218 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending NWA X Division Champion of the World. He is the phenomenal AJ Styles. His in-ring agility, his in-ring ability, and certainly his in-ring resume from the past 2 years in TNA can only be described as phenomenal. From two-time NWA World's Champ to two-time tag title holder to now three-time X Division Champion. The young man, he's been described as the new face of professional wrestling. He returned to his roots 1 week ago, winning the four-way Best of the X here on Impact. And Don, that he parlayed that into the X Division Championship win this past Wednesday on the pay-per-view when he defeated Kazarian.
I'm going to tell you something, Mike, today. What amazes me is the fact that Kazarian, after an unbelievable title match where he lost it to AJ Styles, wanted it so bad. He could taste it. He wanted it so bad. He exercised his right for a rematch immediately on Impact. You got to give him credit for that. Most people would want to rest. Most people would want to regroup. Not Kazarian. He wanted it right now.
You'll notice from the Fox box at the top of the screen, 30-minute time limits in the title bouts on Impact. And another aspect that makes us different, champions cannot protect their title by being disqualified. It's pretty simple. In TNA, lose the match, lose the championship.
We all know how good AJ Styles is. We've seen him for 2 years in TNA. But let me tell you something. Kazarian impressed me as much as anybody as AJ Styles connects perfectly on that. He went toe-to-toe with AJ Styles, getting back down for a minute. So don't think this is going to be a walk in the park. Kazarian had the gold. He wants it back.
Wow, talk about impressive. That describes the drop kick that was just delivered with impact and with authority by the X Division title holder, AJ Styles.
Kazarian kind of playing to the crowd here a little bit. AJ Styles.
Look at this. He's going to go for the Styles clash.
Oh, did you see Kazarian counter that right?
Don, this reminds me of the matchup Wednesday on the pay-per-view. When AJ would go for the Styles clash, Kazarian had a counter for it. There's hardly a counter for that when you're elevated over the top and all the way down to the floor of the Impact Zone.
though, AJ Styles, the Styles Clash is generally the finisher that ends it in any match. Kazarian has been able to counter it so many times as you see AJ going outside the ring. Kazarian gets out of the way, so AJ just definitely gets right back in the middle of the ring.
Smart move by the champion. Kazarian, you're right, wanted to avoid the contact, but this time Kazarian drops the throat of Styles across that top steel cable and then drives him down with a DDT, cover, and a 2 count from referee, senior official Rudy Charles.
I'll tell you one thing about Kazarian is he is an opportunist, and he'll look for any opening. If you give him 2 or 3 extra seconds, he'll take advantage of it like he did right there. And he's got AJ Styles, the champ, in trouble. Oh! Right over the top of the ropes and lands it perfectly.
Slingshot into the leg drop, the follow cover, the far legs hook, but still a 2 count. Have to ask the question, after that brutal attack by Kid Cash in Dallas this past Wednesday, do you think AJ Styles is really at 100%?
Well, he can't be 100%, Mike. That's a great question to ask. But one thing about AJ Styles, he's a competitor. Kazarian wanted the rematch. AJ Styles knew he had to give it to him. And he doesn't back down from anybody. Oh my gosh, look at this!
Bridging pin attempt by Kazarian, but Styles is able to use his leg strength to kick out at 2. Right back to the offensive from the mount. Raining in the right hands to the side of the head is the challenger Kazarian. We need to take a break. The tape machines, they will be rolling while we're away. The X Division title matchup continues on Impact.
For special vacation packages, log on to universalorlando.com. A vacation from the ordinary.
Log on now. It's TNA Wrestling Online. Your home for total non-stop action wrestling on the internet. Exclusive news, merchandise, and TNA On Demand where you can view our previous pay-per-views online. Log on now. TNAWrestling.com.
It's TNA Wrestling's best of the world title matches. 4 hours of the most important matches in TNA history. Available now exclusively on NWATNA.com for just $24.95 plus shipping and handling.
Water? No thanks. You better hit it if we're gonna make it back to the bar for that Braves game.
Nah, I don't follow baseball. I'm just gonna hang out here and have a little me time.
All right. What?
I just got my DirecTV DVR with TiVo. It rocks.
Oh, I love this machine.
I'm hooked.
It's awesome.
It does it all.
With my DVR,
I can record
Trading Spaces.
Practice
with 1 click for the entire season.
With a season pass, I don't miss one show ever.
Oh, and you can pause live TV and walk the dog.
Come back and continue watching where I left off. It's a real gift.
I can't tell you, it has changed my life. It's TV on my schedule. It's that simple.
DirecTV DVR. Call 1-866-GET-A-DVR for this special offer.
With NFL Sunday Ticket from DirecTV, you can go everywhere the action is.
Lambo! Love your work. Get there, yes! I'm freezing. I'm going to Miami.
NFL Sunday Ticket is the closest you can get to being at every game.
Only 40 million people watching. No pressure. Oh, hey, we're on the Tron.
Check out the most games every Sunday with NFL Sunday Ticket. Order now and save $20 only from DirecTV.
Fox Sports Net. You're watching Fox Sports Net.
And welcome back, everyone, to Impact on Fox Sports Net, and welcome back to this X Division title matchup. The champion, AJ Styles, the challenger, Kazarian, and while we were away, Don, check out this action.
Look at this. I call it the Pele, the upside-down bicycle kick that AJ Styles does so well. And he caught Kazarian perfectly, and he needed it at that time because Kazarian was in the middle of a big rally.
Yeah, talk about catching him perfectly. How about the 3 clotheslines and then a kick to the back of the head from the champ? Styles has Kazarian reeling. Can he put him away?
This is his chance because it looked like Kazarian was going to get Styles, going to get the X Division belt back, but AJ Styles right now got some unbelievable momentum, and here he goes. Oh, he precisely
inverted DDT cover. No, only a 2 count. What an incredible springboard move that was by Styles.
off the middle rope, over the top of Kazarian, dropping him with the inverted DDT, and almost putting him away.
I'll tell you something we've noticed, Mike, today, since Wednesday night's pay-per-view here at tonight's title bout, you'll never see more evenly matched athletes than these two. They are mirrored images of each other. So equal in size and weight.
Kazarian! No! AJ able to kick out at 2. You can see the frustration evident from Kazarian. He thought he was going to win back the X Division title.
Oh, he was so close as AJ Styles just reached in and found something and just able to get out before the 3 count. Here goes Kazarian, but AJ's got the boot up and gets it perfectly.
Caught him last split second with the boot. Now, quickly, crucifix, going to take him out. Style flash, that's a new variation. And he didn't have a counter. Kazarian didn't have a counter. He couldn't block it. 2, 3, he keeps it.
Match. And still, X Division champion of the world, AJ.
Wait a minute, what's going on here? Kid Cash again comes in. Now AJ Styles has had enough of this, but he doesn't realize Dallas is behind him.
At 6'9", Dallas has Styles up. Oh, dropped him with the blackout. Remember, Kid Cash promised that he would make an impact in the X Division. He did Wednesday night on the pay-per-view, and he does so again this week on Impact. The double team as they put the boots to the champ AJ Styles.
We got security coming in right now to break it up.
Fortunately, head of security, Don Harris, and referees are here to break it up.
Keep your mind on the things. You can do it straight tonight.
On Impact, on Fox Sports Net, David Young in the midst of a 54-match losing streak and a 6-man tag.
It's this Wednesday night. World Tag Team Champions, America's Most Wanted, defend against the Monster Abyss and the Alpha Male, Monty Brown. You'll see Team Canada square off against Jerry Lynn, Chris Sabin, and Primetime in a 6-man X Division flag match. And then the X Division Champion of the World, the phenomenal AJ Styles, faces off against Kid Cash's 6'9" assassin, Dallas. It's this Wednesday night, live at 8 p.m. Eastern, just $9.95, only on the Total Nonstop Action Wrestling pay-per-view.
In the small towns, the suburbs, our big cities, and the backroads, for nearly 2 decades, millions of Americans have kept their Saturday night appointment with Grand Ole Opry Live. Now, America's favorite country TV show has an exciting new look and a brand new home right here on GAC. Grand Ole Opry Live, now on Great American Country. The new tradition has begun.
For special vacation packages, log on to UniversalOrlando.com. A vacation from the ordinary.
Jim Brewer here. Going to show you how the new right guard extreme power caps work. Power caps are little balls of extra odor fighters. Let's say these guys represent odor, and the balls my friend Randy Johnson has here represent the power caps. Power caps destroy odors on contact. Get extreme, get right guard. You do not want to be odor right now.
Now right guard has the strongest gel. It even keeps you drier than a stick.
A special announcement from the Bargain Network. You can buy cars for as low as $500. Choose from thousands of cars repossessed and seized by the U.S. Customs, IRS, FBI, and private organizations. Call 800-831-6931. Foreclosed homes and distressed properties are selling for as low as $199 a month. HUDs, VAs, and FHAs, repos, and more.
Through the Bargain Network, I got my dream car, and I saved a lot of money.
New cars and homes are being added every day. For listings in your area, call now. 800-831-6931. Call now.
When you look at that TNA logo, you know it, everybody in the world knows it, and I certainly know it. You see my blood, you see my sweat, you see my tears. It was me, and you know it, Ben. MJF can't do it. Everybody said it ain't ever gonna happen. Yeah. Who's getting the last laugh now?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a six-man tag team match. Making their way to the ring, they are the team of David Young and the Naturals.
In professional wrestling, like all sports, losses and losing streaks are a part of the game. But for this man, David Young, it's almost as if losing has become contagious after 54 consecutive defeats. This week on Impact, he joins the Naturals in an effort to finally get back on the winning track.
3 live crew, we be dropping like bang.
And their opponents, now the team of the Truth Killings, Conan and BG James. They are
Three different backgrounds, 3 contrasting styles, 3 charismatic individuals with one goal: to ensure that Ron the Truth Killings gets what he deserves. A title shot at the new NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Jarrett. This past Wednesday night on pay-per-view, the Crew, Director of Authority Vince Russo, they came up with a triple Jeopardy match for Jarrett. Now Jarrett beat Conan and BG James, but think about this, Don. The World's Heavyweight Champion was pinned by the Truth. 1, 2, 3.
Have you ever heard a crowd any louder than they were at the Asylum Wednesday night when they were all chanting 1, 2, 3 to Jeff Jarrett? It humiliated Jeff Jarrett. Ron the Truth Killings got a little bit of revenge. He didn't get his title back, but he let Jeff Jarrett know that he's just right around the corner.
Speaking of Vince Russo, earlier we heard him say to the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, our judge this week on Impact, that he needed his help, that Russo had a problem. What do you think that was about?
I have no idea, Mike, today, but I do know one thing. It was enough to intrigue the American Dream Dusty Rhodes because he looked up and said, you know what, I gotta check that out. So I'm sure we'll find out what that's all about. Conan just drills him.
In the ring with Andy Douglas of the Naturals, catches him with the Rolling Thunder lariat. There goes Chase Stevens over the top and down to the floor at the Impact Zone.
Conan coming out like a house of fire as he's raining blows right now down on Andy Douglas, and there's Ron the Truth Killing the BG James getting a few shots in while they're at it.
That right there is a 3 live Crew triple team beatdown.
Now you've got to be wondering about David Young. You can see he's not in the ring. He's staying out of the ring. This guy has lost 54 straight. Ron the Truth Killing plants it perfectly right into Andy Douglas.
Perfectly placed top rope leg drop by the Truth, the former 2-time NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, who's just really asking for what he really deserves, and that's another shot at Jarrett and another chance to win the NWA title.
Oh, BG James right here. Oh, man! Ron the Truth Killing got all the way up and caught Andy Douglas flush.
BG James for the cover on Douglas. Naturals tag partner Chase Stevens in to make the save, and you just brought it up earlier. Where's David Young during all of this? Standing on the ring apron, and now he's finally able to put in some blows on BG James.
Well, think about it. David Young, it's getting in his head. 54 straight matches, he's come out on the losing end. I think he feels like if he's not the one getting pinned, and he doesn't count it as losses. Oh, BG James with a double clothesline.
Took down both members of the Naturals. Stevens down, Douglas down. Let's see if the Crew can capitalize on this advantage. Let's see if BG James can get one of his fresh partners, either Conan or the Truth Ron Killings, into this 6-man tag.
Oh, and BG James gets the tag on the Truth, and now David Young is tagged in, and there he goes as the Truth gives Chase Stevens one for good measure.
Off the mid-ring exchange, David Young shoots the Truth off into the ropes, stuck to the clothesline.
Oh, look at that ability, that agility.
Flying forearm springing off the ropes by the Truth, measures David Young, almost as if he dares him to get to his feet.
Yo! Catches it right on.
The offense, it may be unorthodox, but it's certainly effective, and they get the win, and they get the pin by the Truth on David Young. He lost again.
The winners of the match, the 3 live Crew.
Oh, and 55 fights today. David Young again on the losing end as he straight for David Young.
Great teamwork by this trio.
What?
Not that. No, wait a minute. This is some awfully familiar music, Don. I'm anticipating the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Jarrett, and that's exactly who we get.
I'm the world champion. You're damn right I'm the world champion, and you know it.
He won that NWA World's title at the King of the Mountain.
Hey boys, celebrate all you want. But there's two things you guys will never ever be. Number one, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And number two, the first ever in the history of professional wrestling, King of the Mountain. But I got a little news for you. This Wednesday on pay-per-view.
Wait a minute. This Wednesday on pay-per-view, looks like the world champ has been interrupted. Interrupted by the judge, by the American Dream, the charismatic Dusty Rhodes.
Well, maybe we'll find out what Vince Russo had to say to the American Dream as he comes out here. You see the look on Jeff Jarrett's face. He's not happy.
Let me talk to the King of the Mountain up there. There's a little problem we're having with you. Vince Russo has conversated with me. You know what I'm talking about? He said he got a problem with the NWA Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Jarrett. Well, let me tell you what. I helped solve that problem. That problem has been solved. On the 2nd anniversary of pay-per-view, June the 23rd, you will defend that world's heavyweight title, and you will defend it against Ron the Truth Killings.
Yeah. That's what we wanted to hear. The Truth gets his title shot on June the 23rd.
Hey, Truth. Hey, listen up. You came to me when you won the world's heavyweight title the first time. You said, Dream, boy, this is something else. You know, I finally got my shot. You know what I mean? What did I tell you? I told you then. I said, Truth, a black man did not win the world's heavyweight title. A man won the world's heavyweight title. And on the 23rd, a man will win the world's heavyweight title from Jeff Jarrett. And that's a fact. You can bake on it, baby.
Tell it like it is, Dream.
Let me add a little something to that. Jeff Jarrett, you call yourself King of the Mountain. It's a long way down to fall from the top of the mountain. I'm going to be the man to knock him from the top of that mountain. TNA, 2nd year anniversary, June 23rd. And it's also going to be my 2nd anniversary of whipping you and taking that NWA World Heavyweight title. Can I get an amen? That's all fine and dandy, Truth. But this Wednesday on pay-per-view, you bring your crew. And Dream over there, you bring the DOA. Because the King is going to be bringing his court. And I promise you, there will be a public execution at the asylum this Wednesday.
What does that mean? The King is bringing his court. There's going to be a public execution Wednesday on the pay-per-view. What's that all about?
Ready to feel the pounce? Former New England Patriot, the Alpha Male, Monty Brown, is next. It's this Wednesday night. World Tag Team Champions America's Most Wanted defend against the Monster Abyss and the Alpha Male, Monty Brown. You'll see Team Canada square off against Jerry Lynn, Chris Sabin, and Primetime in a 6-man X Division flag match. And then the X Division Champion of the World, the phenomenal AJ Styles, faces off against Kid Cash's 6'9" assassin, Dallas. It's this Wednesday night, live at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just $9.95. Only on the Total Nonstop Action Wrestling pay-per-view.
Log on now. It's TNA Wrestling Online, your home for total non-stop action wrestling on the internet. Exclusive news, merchandise, and TNA On Demand, where you can view our previous pay-per-views online. Log on now, TNAWrestling.com.
It's TNA Wrestling's best of the world title matches. 4 hours of the most important matches in TNA history. Available now exclusively on NWATNA.com for just $24.95 plus shipping and handling.
For special vacation packages, log on to UniversalOrlando.com. A vacation from the ordinary.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you. There's a connection. You know, if I lose
trouble staying connected? Try GSM America, only from AT&T Wireless. With double the coverage and improved signal strength, it's our best network ever. Sign up for our national plan now and pay no roaming charges anywhere in the U.S. We'll even give you a 30-day risk-free trial.
I can't hear you. You know what? I'll call you back.
Try mine.
I will call you back. Thank you very much. I mean, thank you.
GSM America from AT&T Wireless. How many bars do you have?
The void is now filled.
A half hour of sports talk like never before.
I'm up in the ante.
Diverse guests, smart analysis, and challenging questions.
It's just my opinion, but I'm right.
I'm Max from New York with Max Kellerman. Smart, funny, and always opinionated. Weeknights on Fox Sports Net. Where Southern fans come first. Fox Sports Net.
He is known as the alpha male. His athletic background from the sport of football. 6'2", 265 pounds, and a former National Football League linebacker with the New England Patriots and with the Buffalo Bills.
And his opponent from the Isle of Samoa, he is Sonny Siaki.
One of the most physically gifted talents on the TNA roster. 6'1", 247 pounds, a former linebacker as well at the University of East Carolina. Also track and field star, discus thrower, Sonny Siaki to go one-on-one with Monty Brown. And if there's ever a matchup, Don, where you can say this has the linebacker's mentality, this is the one-on-one contest. Look out!
Oh, man, Monty Brown just puts Sonny Siaki in the rail, and you said it is Monty Brown taking advantage here from the start. Think about it, Mike. These two guys right here were trained to stop moving objects on a dime. Linebackers. And now they're meeting in the ring, and who's going to be the irresistible force and who's going to be the immovable object?
Pin attempt by Brown, but the kick out by Siaki. Think about this Wednesday on the pay-per-view. America's Most Wanted to defend the NWA World Tag Team Championship belts against the alpha male Monty Brown. And are you ready for his tag team partner? The Monster Abyss. 6'8", 350 pounds. Don, they could be the most destructive, the most uncontrollable, and for certain the most unpredictable tag team ever.
Oh, Mike, you said a mouthful right there. Think about it. The Monster Abyss and Monty Brown. I've never even given thought to those two as a tag team. But like you said, they could be one of the most ferocious tag teams in history as we look backstage and we see Goldilocks right there, and right behind her, the Monster Abyss. As Goldilocks is cheering Monty Brown on, it looks like.
Still some question as to the control that Goldilocks has over Abyss. Mid-ring exchange. Siaki and Brown. Sonny off the ropes. Went for the clothesline. He cannot take the alpha male down. Gonna try it a second time. Rocked him, but again does not go down. Siaki for the third. abducted?
He catches him right there.
How about the announcement, Don? We just heard it. 2-year anniversary show. Circle your calendars for June the 23rd. Ron the Truth Killings gets his shot at Jeff Jarrett in the NWA title.
I'll tell you what, I don't think you can see it right here. It's Monty Brown trying to throw Sonny Siaki. Here it is, the pounce!
There is the pounce. He talks about it being 4th and 1 in the goal line, and he's just separated mind from body.
The winner of the match, Monty Brown!
Impressive win for Monty Brown, the Alpha Male. That's Desire. That's the girlfriend of Sonny Siaki, Don.
She comes out there to see him. Sonny Siaki's all right. And as you see, America's Most Wanted, the tag team champions, on the top of the ramp as they're going to face Monty Brown in the Monster Abyss Wednesday night on the pay-per-view.
It is this Wednesday night. This man, Monty Brown, the Alpha Male, joins Abyss when they face AMW for the tag titles.
Find the defenders guilty.
There is only one word to describe the X Division champion of the world. Phenomenal. AJ Styles now faces an opponent of a different kind, fueled by jealousy, backed by muscle. X Division contender Kid Cash has a game plan to capture the X Division championship. A giant game plan. This Wednesday night, the X Division champion of the world, AJ Styles, will have to step in the ring against Kid Cash's weapon of choice, the 6'9" assassin Dallas. Can the champion's amazing offense overcome the size of this giant? AJ Styles takes on Dallas live and exclusively this Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Total Nonstop Action Wrestling pay-per-view.
In the small towns, the suburbs, our big cities, and the back roads, for nearly 2 decades, millions of Americans have kept their Saturday night appointment with Grand Ole Opry Live. Now, America's favorite country TV show has an exciting new look and a brand new home right here on GAC. Grand Ole Opry Live, now on Great American Country. The new tradition has begun.
Jim Brewer here. Going to show you how the new right guard extreme power caps work. Power caps are little balls of extra odor fighters. Let's say these guys represent odor, and the balls my friend Randy Johnson has here represent the power caps. Power caps destroy odors on contact. Get extreme, get right guard. You do not want to be odor right now.
Now Right Guard has the strongest gel. It even keeps you drier than a stick.
A special announcement from the Bargain Network. You can buy cars for as low as $500. Choose from thousands of cars repossessed and seized by the U.S. Customs, IRS, FBI, and private organizations. Call 800-831-6931. Foreclosed homes and distressed properties are selling for as low as $199 a month. HUDs, VAs, and FHAs, repos, and more.
Through the Bargain Network, I got my dream car, and I saved a lot of money.
New cars and homes are being added every day. For listings in your area, call now. 800-831-6931. Call now.
Total Nonstop Action Wrestling 2-year anniversary flashback. Next week, we'll look back at the many surprises and guest appearances we've seen over the past 2 years. Celebrating our 2-year anniversary all through the month of June. It's Total Nonstop Action Wrestling.
From Stage 21 at Universal Resort at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. Welcome back, everyone, to Impact on Fox Sports Net. It's Mike Tenay, joined by my broadcast partner Don West. And Don, isn't it great to relive some of the most memorable moments of the first 2 years of TNA?
I mean, think about that night when Brian Urlacher threw Johnny Fairplay out of the ring. The controversy that caused, not only here, but with the Chicago Bears. But Mike, I want to tell you about this Wednesday night pay-per-view. You're not going to believe it. The phenomenal AJ Styles is going to take on the 6'9" partner of Kid Cash, Dallas. But that's not all. There's going to be a flag match. Team Canada, Team NWA are going to go at it. Each team will be guarding the other team's flag. If you get your flag, then you've got to raise it on the pole. But that's not all. We already showed you and talked about it. Tag team titles on the line. America's Most Wanted, Cowboy James Storm and Wildcat Chris Harris will take on the Alpha Male Monty Brown and the Monster Abyss. And Jeff Jarrett and his mercenaries, whoever he's going to bring, are going to take on 3 Live Crew. And we're also going to find out, will Sabu answer Raven's challenge?
Let's address this situation involving Raven. What a self-centered individual he is. On his quest to win the NWA World's Heavyweight title, he issued a challenge to Sabu. We found out that they have a pact never to face each other because they were both mentored by the Sheik. Will Sabu answer the challenge of Raven this Wednesday on pay-per-view? Now let's take a video look at Raven.
What about me? What about Raven? I have a destiny to fulfill. Politics is your specialty, and faith can be a cruel mistress. So I gotta jump through hoops to get what I need done. I'm better than AJ, I'm better than Abyss, I'm better than Killing. You're playing a dangerous game. Everybody along that beaten, dirty, rocky road is gonna be beaten, battered, bloody. I think you hear me knocking, and I think I'm coming. Hold the weight.
Coming up next, it's a border war as Team Canada challenge Team Mexico. Next on Impact. It's this Wednesday night. World Tag Team Champions America's Most Wanted defend against the Monster Abyss and the Alpha Male Monty Brown. You'll see Team Canada square off against Jerry Lynn, Chris Sabin, and Primetime in a 6-man X Division flag match. And then the X Division champion of the world, the phenomenal AJ Styles, faces off against Kid Cash's 6'9" assassin Dallas. It's this Wednesday night, live at 8 p.m. Eastern, just $9.95, only on the Total Nonstop Action Wrestling pay-per-view.
It's been called the most innovative style in wrestling today. And now, you can own the matches that helped make TNA Wrestling the new Wednesday night phenomenon. It's the best of the X Division. Nearly 4 hours of the best high-flying, death-defying wrestling action anywhere in the world. It's the best of the X Division. Available now exclusively on NWATNA.com for just $24.95 plus shipping and handling. Log on to NWATNA.com and order your DVD today.
Available for the revolutionary price of $2.99.
Mr. Anderson, welcome back.
Soon he's going to have the power to destroy this world.
And if I can't stop him,
I fear that tomorrow may never come.
I'm not so bad once you get to know me.
Order The Matrix Revolutions for the revolutionary price of $2.99. Now only on DirecTV pay-per-view movies.
Football players, sometimes I worry about them. It's such a tough game with all the hits they have to take week after week. What if you pull a groin, you can miss a few games.
Live from Pocono.
You're watching Fox Sports Net.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a six-man tag team matchup. Being led to the ring by Coach Scott Demore. They are Team Canada.
No question that Petey Williams, Bobby Roode, and Eric Young have been solid in-ring competitors for Canada in the X-Cup competition. But the driving force behind this group is their overbearing coach, Scott Demore. Wednesday on the pay-per-view, not only did this man, Demore, tear up the flag of Team NWA, he also buried heavy metal from Team Mexico, from Team AAA, underneath the Canadian flag.
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents. They are the team of Team Mexico.
Unbeaten in X-Cup competition until they ran into Team NWA in the World X-Cup. Heavy metal,
no hacen falta, son el equipo mexicano, Abismo Negro,
broadcast team, Armando Quintero and Moody Jack Melendez.
Mike Tenay, Donaldo West y Miguel Tenay, muchas gracias. We are so very happy to be part of Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling Impact.
This is definitely the place to be. I'm glad to be here. Impact, y esto
Just a little taste of the international flavor that is part of the TNA experience. And of course, you can use the SAP button on your remote if you want to hear Armando Quintero and Moody Jack Melendez with the Spanish broadcast. Six-man tag team action, Team Canada, Team Mexico, X Division bout.
For those new viewers out there that missed all the X Cups, you're looking at two of the best teams that were in them, Team Mexico and Team Canada. Bobby Roode, Mr. Aguila right there in the ring. You see Abismo Negro, Showtime Eric Young, Captain Petey Williams, Heavy Metal. These guys can do it all. They know how to work together. They convey the team concept as Mr. Aguila goes all the way over the top of the ring.
Dive by Aguila. Meanwhile, in the ring, Team Mexico from the AAA promotion in Mexico has turned this matchup around. You see Heavy Metal and Abismo Negro standing tall.
You know, you talked about Heavy Metal. You talked about somebody who has a grudge with Scott Demore. It's Heavy Metal with Scott Demore. Embarrassed him Wednesday night on the pay-per-view by draping the Canadian flag on him.
And think of the heat, think of the friction that's been going on between Demore and the Team NWA captain, Jerry Lynn, for months, Don.
Oh, Abismo Negro right now. Petey Williams has got him to roll up. Wait a minute, Abismo Negro's got him. Oh, man, it was so close. You're right. I mean, Scott Demore rubs everybody the wrong way. He's just a heavy load of frustration, Mike Tenay. Oh, man.
Abismo Negro powers down Team Canada captain Petey Williams, turns things over to Mr. Aguila.
Mr. Aguila, another guy that can do some things that you wouldn't believe unless you were here seeing it. Petey Williams, I'll tell you something. I've always said it. I would love this Team Canada if it wasn't for Scott Demore because they have such talented athletes. As Petey Williams goes for the pin, they have an incredible array of speed, power, and death-defying moves. They're unbelievable.
Tag is in from the captain to Bobby Roode, one of the new members of Team Canada, 27 years of age, a 6-year pro, as Bobby Roode puts the boots to Mr. Aguila, formerly known as S.A. Rios. Now from the mound, repeated shots to the top of the head by Roode. Think about it, this Wednesday, it's Team NWA versus Team Canada in a 6-man tag team flag match. Capture your flag from the opposing team's corner and raise it in victory to win the match.
I'll tell you what, you have to use so many strategic plans to do it. As Bobby Roode goes for the pin, does he get it? No, Mr. Aguila kicks out. You know, Mike, you brought up the 2-year anniversary with Ron the Truth Killings and Jeff Jarrett going for the title. I just got to let people know something. A 2-year anniversary TNA, you would think that'd be a $30, a $40 show. No, it's less than $10. Every pay-per-view on Wednesday night is less than $10. Go to In-Demand Direct TV and get it.
And the second anniversary event, Killings and Jarrett for the NWA title, coming up on Wednesday, June the 23rd. But don't forget about our big pay-per-view this Wednesday as Showtime Eric Young has Aguila in the corner. Repeated shots by Eric Young takes down Aguila.
Oh, look at right here. Scott D'Amore also taking Mr. Aguilar and pulling his head back over the top rope. Petey Williams comes over and takes a cheap shot. Oh, Scott D'Amore, every time he gets an opportunity to play dirty, he'll use it.
Yes, you can't deny, Don, that he is an impact maker. He's turned around so many matchups because of his presence at ringside and also because of the fact that he loves to use that hockey stick draped in the Canadian flag. Another near fall for Team Canada as Eric Young tries to put away Aguila. Effective job of cutting off the ring, cutting off this six-sided hexagon by Team Canada. But look at Aguila comes back. Dual clothesline, takes down both Petey Williams and Eric Young.
And here comes Abismo Negro as he comes in and he got double clothesline Bobby Roode. Oh, but here he goes. Is he going to get it? Yes, he caught him with the kick.
Complexion of this matchup has turned a full 180. Team AAA trying to make a comeback, springing back off the ropes, but broken up at the last split second. Team Canada makes the save, and it is really broken down now.
Mayhem.
All 6 men in the ring.
Mayhem right now, Mike. Today, we'll try to follow the action as close as we can. As you see, Showtime Eric Young with Aguila, Abismo Negro with Petey Williams, Bobby Roode knocked down there in the turnbuckle in one of the corners.
Senior official Rudy Charles has completely lost control of this match. You see Heavy Metal from the corner mount trying to get at Scott D'Amore, and who can blame Heavy after what went down Wednesday when D'Amore buried him in the Canadian flag.
Look at this. There's a reason why Team Mexico held the X-Cup for so long, as you see their teamwork as they dive through the ring.
Incredible suicide dives by Team Mexico. Heavy Metal, he's going to try and get it. D'Amore. D'Amore dropped down to the floor. Oh, he walked right into that slam.
1, 2. Now he kicks out. You saw him going at D'Amore, and we talked about how D'Amore draped the flag over Heavy Metal. I mean, think about it. There's Scott D'Amore with the hockey stick with the flag draped on it. I mean, isn't that strange?
Great agility as Metal lands on his feet, connects with a kick, goes for the lateral press, gets two, but Roode kicks out.
Bobby Roode brought to Team Canada because of his power and his strength. Petey Williams has the agility. Eric Young is more the daredevil. It's a great combination.
Look out! Heavy up on top, and again D'Amore interfering with the hockey stick.
Come on!
How many times do we have to see this?
Oh, Bobby Roode right now taking advantage of it as they've got Heavy Metal. And he's in a precarious position, and he's just slammed down.
Will they take advantage? Pin attempt.
No.
They do. D'Amore proves the difference again.
The winners of the match, Team Canada.
Look how proud he is. But he is the difference maker. That cannot be denied.
Oh, I'm so sick and tired of Scott D'Amore interfering in what is a great classic battle, a battle of warriors. And Scott D'Amore always looking for the cheap shot is now. It is just broken loose. It's a Donnybrook right now in the ring, as you can see. Young and Roode just holding the heads of Heavy Metal and Abismo Negro against the ropes.
Canadians win this six-man tag.
Oh, come on, enough's enough.
Looking to inflict further pain and punishment on the wrestlers from AAA from Mexico.
Oh, and Scott D'Amore's walking around the ring, just prancing, just soaking it in. Well, wait a minute, here he is, the other member of Team Mexico, Hector Garza, and what a great kick as he took two out, but Petey Williams blindsided him.
How about that? Took two down with one drop kick, but it's the numbers game. It's just too strong, especially when D'Amore's added to the equation.
Oh, as you can see right there, Hector Garza came out, but the problem is his teammates are already beaten down, and they couldn't come back and help him. And now the beatdown's going on Hector Garza. Bobby Roode right there with the boot in. Heavy Metal and Mr. Aguilar. I mean, this is just going crazy. And look at Scott D'Amore. He's just jumping up and down, enjoying every second of it.
D'Amore cheering on the troops as Team Canada is destroying Team Mexico.
Oh, somebody get some kind of control in here. This has gotten out of hand. Team Mexico has always been a class organization. They've shown nothing but class since they come to TNA, and they don't deserve this, Mike.
Absolute out-of-control situation. Senior official Rudy